The Wherewithal Bar and Grill. That's the dream. The hats aren't legit, and neither is the bar just yet, but one day. Hi, it's Ron. Pleased to announce, it's been almost a decade since I had the pleasure to introduce the final Tragically Hip show at Kingston from Rio de Janeiro and the Olympic Games. Now, big news. October the 4th at the Rec Room, JD and his podcast, the finale of the top 40 Tragically Hip songs of all time. Strictly Hip will be there, all in support of the ALS Society of Canada, and tickets are just $25.
Hey, it's JD here, and how are you doing this fine Sunday evening? We are here as always for the Sunday evening jam. It's me, JD, and my pal Sarah J. How are you doing, Sarah J?
I am fantastic. How are you? Jeff's already here. I was like sidetracked. I was like, oh my God, I am so happy he's here. I was thinking about you last night, actually. I sent you guys that song in the group text. So I hope you guys got a chance to listen to that. But yes, that intro was fucking awesome. Very awesome intro.
Which intro? To the show?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You goober.
I didn't know if you were talking about last night or if you're still talking about the
text. It's too early in the episode for any of this.
Yeah, really, right? Oh my gosh, memory stuff. Oh, I've got my vape charging. Unfortunately, I didn't plan this very, very well. But here we are. And I don't know. I think we should start at the start and really get into song number 6. This is the show at this point, winding down. And, we're heading to the top 5 starting tomorrow. I can't even believe it. I edited song 4 today. So it's ready to roll. And then there's only one left to edit after that. So there we go.
It's the real song number 1. It's bittersweet. It really is. I was talking to my mom about it last night. Because we're just, talking about the event. It's really kind of what everybody is talking about in my world, it seems like, even here around my house. And I'm like, I can't believe that we're so close to song number 1, the end of the show. Like, it's bittersweet. It's exciting. And I'm so excited for the event because every day somehow it just seems to get better and better and better.
And speaking of that, we should probably make a little bit of an announcement, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, right? Oh goodness, probably saved as the wrong type of file. Hold on. Oh, please keep talking. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I interrupted you there.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about how bittersweet it was, and then I was talking to Darren a little bit today. Because we were talking about the show that I went to last night.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Dude, I know. And I knew that because I knew I was going to reach out to him anyways, because I went to the show last night. I went to the musical box last night and had a fucking awesome ass time with my mom. So shout out, Mom. I love you. I don't know. Maybe there's sports on, so she's not here live. But yeah, we had a great time. So I was going to message him anyways. Because he and Jake Golds were the catalyst for convincing me that I should go and give yet another tribute band a try. I'm gonna say this here live on the air. So if anybody wants to go back to very earlier episodes of the Sunday evening jam here, much earlier in the year, I saw 2 tribute bands, guys, within the span of a week. So
Sarah J puts the try in trivia.
But no, it was phenomenal last night, and I totally get why Jake can rally behind them so hard because it was phenomenal, and I would definitely go and see them again. So, but I have to tell you this story. I've been holding it in,
Please.
and I have to tell you this story. I can't believe I didn't text you and Jeff. I was like, even said to my mom as this was happening, I'm like, first of all, who am I telling first? And do I tell Jamie and Jeff now, or do I wait until we're live? And I decided to wait until we're
Right.
live. So here, hold on. We're gonna call you out.
Glad you noticed.
So yesterday we are coming out of the Riviera Theater, which is this awesome, iconic, historic theater in North Tonawanda. And if you don't know, the Wurlitzer organ was created in the Wurlitzer factory. It's not running anymore, but it's still there. It's in North Tonawanda. It was actually like around the corner from the house that I used to live in. Anyway, so there's the original Wurlitzer organ inside of the Riviera Theater. It's this whole beautiful thing. So anyways, we're in the venue and we're walking out at the end of the night and talking and whatever. And so we're like figuring out, where everybody's parked and walking out. And as soon as we come outside, this little 3-piece band, they're just some guys that were getting together on a Saturday night playing the patio of this little tiny dive bar on a Saturday night at 11 o'clock. And we walk outside and they start playing New Orleans is Sinking.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And I look at my mom, and the look on my face, she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Mom." She's like, "What?" She's like looking around like, what is going on? And I'm like, "They're playing the hip right now." She's like, "No, they're not." And I'm like, "No, listen, they are." I will say it wasn't awesome. The drummer was a little fast. It was a 3-piece on a patio. Everybody was eating like mozzarella sticks. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you. This is exactly what I said. The universe, we're going to talk offline, sir, because you have no idea. You have no idea. And then I'm standing there and I'm like, there's my own layer of the universe talking to me here. But then I'm like, Mom, we're standing outside the musical box right now, which we only came to this show because Jake told us to come here. And what is the band that these people are playing right now? I'm like, this is some cosmic shit. And she's like, it is. And I'm like, I'm so glad you're here to witness this. It was totally like a red-tailed hawk moment. That's exactly what I texted to you too. I was like, I had a moment last night.
Pop, pop, pop.
So it was great. So yes, exactly, Jeff. Right up my alley. The stars aligned. And I had actually asked the universe earlier in the day. I was like, all right, universe, I want to sign another new tattoo moment. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I was just like, oh my
I have to
God.
get a patio tattooed on her arm. Patio with a
I have to get
3-piece
some
hip cover
color on
band.
my bird first. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Sounds like a Thanksgiving thing. My goodness. Yeah, if you care to join us, you're more than welcome to join us. I believe I put a link in the chat. Somebody else is looking for a link. Adam is looking for a link. I swore I posted it.
I love the fact that Jeff even picked up on it. Either he's like cluing into the way that the universe works, or he just knows me now at this point. I think it's a combination of A and B. Hopefully I'm converting him. Make sure this is still doing what we want it to do. Okay, So let's talk about the event now.
Sure. Yeah, there's a big new announcement to make about the event. Should we
Okay.
announce it right now? Yeah, let's just do
Yeah.
it. Here we
I'm
go.
done being a nerd, so go ahead. Well, no, not
No, that's not
really.
nerdy. No, that's cool. So here's the deal, folks. You're going to come to a show now that is going to feature the Strictly Hip performing 2 sets of music. They are the masters of the music of the Tragically Hip, and we're very excited to have them at our event. We've got Richard Beland, and he is and I keep saying his name wrong. Richard, I am so goddamn sorry. Richard Beland. And we've got him coming out to show us some great photography that he has taken over the years. And then, of course, we're doing the final episode of the Tragically Hip Top 40 Countdown. And a lot of people have been saying, well, how are you going to do that? Because, you have a guest and you hear a hipster and stuff like that. I'm here to tell you, it's going to be exactly the same as any episode. I am going to have a guest. We are going to listen to that guest's hipstory, and then we're going to reveal the song. So that's how it's going to be played. And I hope you're there to enjoy it. And I hope you're there to enjoy my special guest, who is Tara Slone. We're very pleased to have her join us at a celebration of the hip for ALS on Saturday, October 4th, 7:00. The Rec Room, 255 Bremner Boulevard, and tickets are fucking on sale now. So get cracking. If you want to hear Tara's hipstory, it's a good one. We heard portions of it at the event that she hosted, my God, almost a year ago, at Massey Hall with the
That's
Tragically Hip.
wild. That's wild.
Yeah. So there you go. We're
I'm
really excited
so
about this one, folks.
excited. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
so excited. Just to have her there is going to be so cool, and to really hear her story, and um but also to finally get to meet her in person. So, yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm
Absolutely.
glad she decided to come and hang out with us that night, and I hope that
Yeah.
everybody comes to hang out with us that night. It's gonna be the best weekend ever, I promise.
That's
So
right.
come hang out with me and all of my friends. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, I'm real excited about it. And tickets are moving. So that's always good. If you are planning on attending, get your tickets now because there is a limited number. And it's a lot, but it's limited. And once they sell out, they're sold out. Fire Marshal Bill will show up and he will escort you to the door if you were to exceed that fire code. So we wouldn't want that. Um, what do you have to say, young lady?
Um, Other than I am in the thick of planning my outfits for the weekend, but I digress. Let's talk about the hockey pool. I don't want to forget to talk about the hockey pool. So let's talk about
Oh,
that because
perfect.
mom asked me, so that was why it was up top of mind. So
Well, let's take a quick look at that and then we'll invite Jeff in. Well, I'll give you a little
yay!
reminder of what it is. And here
Hey,
that
it's
is.
JD here, and I want to know what you've got cooking on Saturday, December 13th, because I've got a cool opportunity and a pair of sweet tickets to Hockey Night in Canada at the Scotiabank Arena. That's right, you'll be bidding on 2 tickets in the Scotia Club, row 29, section 104, seats 24 and 25. You'll watch Austin Matthews and the Leafs take on Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. There are only 100 spots, so this is fantastic odds for victory. You'll purchase 1 spot for $35, 2 for $65, or 4 for $100. That's right, these tickets are worth over $1,200. You have a chance to get in for $35. Good luck.
Holy shit. That's crazy town.
And I will say, for all
Yeah.
of your American friends and supporters,
Yes.
This is why my mom inquired about there being more squares, because last night she was like, well, I bought my things, and she was like, with the exchange, it wasn't as much. So she's like, I could buy a few more because I have a little more budget because of the exchange.
Right.
So she was like, find out if he's got some more. So there's a bonus
60
for your
squares
American
left.
friends.
Well, let me take a look. Actually, when I looked last, which wasn't that long ago, I'll tell you, there were 60 squares left. Let's see where we're at now. Dee. My goodness gracious. Sometimes I think I've sent people things and I really haven't. There we go. As I'm fucking searching all over the place. Okay, here we go. There are officially 60 spots left. Yes, we've sold 40. In less than a week, we've sold 40. So these
Hell
are
yeah.
definitely going to sell out by the time, definitely by the time the event rolls around. So get
Totally.
cracking. The event is December 13th. The Edmonton Oilers look really good. They've been in the Stanley Cup the last 2 years, but motherfuck, they've lost both. And the Leafs are the Leafs. They're very good. I just don't like them. But let's invite our friend Jeff, shall we?
Yay!
He knows a thing or two. This guy knows a thing or two about hockey.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How's it going, buddy?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? You can hear me all right?
We can hear you.
Nailed it.
What?
Yes.
Fuck
JD,
yeah.
you're funny.
They
They trimmed the
Got all
hair
the
off your beard, left it in your ears.
I was just bragging to a friend that I don't have hairy ears. Unfortunately, I don't have. You turn 50. These are the conversations you have, folks.
It's very true. It is
I love
true.
it.
My fuck.
Getting old sucks.
Getting old is fabulous. What are you talking about?
True.
What a drag
Yes.
it is being old.
How the hell are you, Jeff?
I'm good.
Did
How are you?
you guys get my
tell us,
song?
how are you doing on this hiptastic
Yes,
day?
Hiptastic day. I'm doing fantastic. Hip fantastic. I did get your song, sir. I love that. I dig that shirt. I noticed right away. That's a wicked version of that song with Gordy's, ramblings, and it's epic. Like, it's funny because I just be driving in the car and I'd have music playing through Spotify, and that version would come on every once in a while, and I knew his rant, like, by heart. And then one day I was driving with my kids and the song came on. And they're like, Dad, this isn't the right song. I'm like, no, guys, this is the non-live version. Like, we like the live version better. So I had to look for it and actually forgot what album it was on. So it took me about 10 minutes, but I finally found it on Now for Plan A at the end, which was the link that you said, JD and I. Yeah. So he's on fire for that.
There's 3 songs at the end, right?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it was a live Man Machine poem, and I think it's a live
Good Night Out of Wampus, or was that the last song before the? I think it was another song that he already.
Wampus Cat is the last song on the record.
I think it's in Transformation.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I think it is. I'm gonna look it up now because I need to know. Oh no, it was We Want to Be It.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which both of those are so good too.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's on fire. You're all a bunch of hats. Save us, Calgary. Yeah.
I'm like, I just love it so much.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's
so good. All right. So what else do we have to talk about? Let me check my notes.
Well, we're checking in with Jap here on the hockey pool. What do you think? $1,200 tickets. One spot is $35. As somebody who is a Leafs fan and knows hockey, what do you think? That's a good deal, right? Potentially.
That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And
I'll
all the
be-
proceeds go to ALS
Yep.
Society of Canada.
I'll be picking up.
I don't get to go to the fucking game. I can't even buy squares.
You can't.
I want to
Oh
buy
yeah.
squares so bad.
Maybe you know, do it under an alias.
Yeah, totally. Not
I'd be curious to hear what your alias name would be, JD.
What would
Viper,
your alias?
likely. It would probably be Viper.
Ooh, Viper.
If I had to think of one that fits my personality and my skill set, it would be Viper for sure.
The fact that he was so ready with that answer, though.
And
Like,
his favorite animal is a
had that-
liger.
He had that.
Well, I've
locked.
had that up my sleeve for several years. I've always said my code name is Viper. I'm part of a big espionage program. Yeah.
Spying on the States.
So if we ever
No,
do
don't
anything,
even say that.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna get my door kicked in over here.
Yeah. Jim Henson will be face down on the ground before you know it.
they're busting through like the fucking Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. Kermit will be like, Kermit the Frog here. You've got the wrong place. Amazing.
Well, this is
So
good
what
to
did
know,
you-
though. If we ever do anything with walkie-talkies, we've got your code name down. So
Viper.
for any future projects,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, my music stopped for a moment.
I thought you were going to say something like Juan Beaverton or something like that, you know, like.
Rochambeau.
So that's pretty cool. You nailed. Got to watch how it rolls out. You locked down Tara Slone as the episode song number 1.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
That's really cool. Yeah,
very cool.
that's fantastic.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
She'll be wonderful.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
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 That's really cool.
And Richard is going to be there as well. He is going to be on episode number. Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is 37. So he'll be on tomorrow's 36. He'll be on episode 37, revealing song number 4. And
Now,
that's
he? So now he is a concert photographer.
And music photographer. So he does studio as well. Like if you look at his webpage, he's got tons
today.
of like
It's
tons of like profile shots of like
Yes.
Coldplay and stuff like. Yeah, it's crazy.
He's got some beautiful pictures on his website. Yeah.
He shot
That's
the
really
Stones for the first time. He graduated college in like 88. I don't want to give away all his stories, but he shot the Stones in like 89.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Some people. Hey, it's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, he would just have stories for hours and hours. That's okay. Whatever he doesn't fit into his hour at the event, we can spill it over into a 2-hour, 2-parter episode of Dropped Among the Scraps.
There you go.
Come over to my show and talk for 2 hours. I will listen.
Well, we did talk for quite a while, and then we agreed that we needed to save some for the show. But we kept it specifically to the Tragically Hip. And if he's got stories for some of these other bands that he's shot as much, he shot the Grateful Dead. No, he's been to 150 Dead shows. So I don't know if he shot them all or sounds like he went as a fan quite often.
I know that he is, just from like following him on social and interacting with a lot of like the same pages in different genres. It's funny because I'll see like other bands or festivals or jam band pages and stuff, and I'll see that he liked it too, and I'm like, oh, I see you, brother. All right, see you getting down, having a good time. So I mean, there would be no shortage of things for me to talk to him about. So he's so fun.
Yo, no, I can't wait. You were all like, get down. And I'm like, get down. What is this? Fucking 78?
You know what decade I live in.
Oh, goodness.
That's awesome. You guys watch the New Orleans is Sinking to Toro with Rob Baker?
I actually was going to bring this up and say that I didn't get a chance to because it's been
I've not
so
either.
busy.
I've not either. No.
We're
Talk
back
to
to
us
school
about it.
this week. So
Yeah. You know what? I only watched the first probably 4 or 5 minutes of it, and I had to dart out of the house. It was a ridiculous weekend as well.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've been home. I just got home like 2 hours ago. I haven't been home since Friday at like 1. So yeah, I got a chance to just watch the intro, but it looks like it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I could listen to Bobby Baker talk all day long. He's got that,
He's got a
that
great voice, doesn't he?
radio voice. Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
Can we get
DJ
like
type voice.
bedtime stories by Bobby Baker? Like I will literally listen to that every night.
That sounds like a good name for a new podcast. You should collab with Bobby Baker and call it Bedtime
go.
Stories with Bobby Baker.
I have the kids. If you follow my Insta stories and stuff, I share our bedtime stories sometimes that me and Brendan read every night. We love going to the library and stuff. So Brendan and I will pick out some books. He could read them. I think that would be fantastic for all of us. I think that's exactly what this world needs right now, actually. I think that's what we could all use.
100%.
What the world
One of the
needs
things,
now,
though-
Sarah J, is love, sweet love. It's the thing.
Listen,
that there's
especially for
just
us here in the United States right now.
too little of. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God.
JD's
Good
got the
God, what a
zingers
week.
going right now.
What a week. But let's leave that behind. Let's
We're just
talk
letting
about song number
JD
6.
overhearing himself doing his thing. We're just leaving him over. Like,
Yeah.
Song number 6, you mean there should have been song number 1?
You would have had Blow Out High Note as number 1.
I would have. Yeah. But again,
wow.
I would have had a number 1 for sure.
Jeff Tucker, I'm shocked. Even though I probably could look at your ballot and find out that that's true. I could have just looked that up. But I
Yeah,
didn't.
that's when I sort of looked at what songs were left. I think once number 10 or 9 had been released. No, after he had released song number 10, I calculated which 9 songs I thought were left, and I picked my top 3. And I don't know if I put them in order when we talked about them, but
That's right. We did that on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, or Blow It High Dose. Sorry, it would have been number 1 for me. I listened to them all. I actually did a mini playlist of 9 songs.
Okay.
And I just kept playing it because it is such a difficult task, as we've talked about before, to pick a top song or even a top 3 or try and figure out what order they're going to go in. But I did it, and I just it's your ears. Everyone's different, but it's your ears, it's your experiences, it's your memories, it's a combination of cosmic factors, as Sarah might say, all sort of, mingling and melding and tingling you at the right time to kind of go, I'm drawn to this one over this one and that one. But for me, that's what it was. And I think it was a while back, on a Sunday evening jam near the beginning, actually, we were talking about live songs, and I had gone through all the concerts I had been to and calculated sort of which song I had probably seen the most as an encore song, and this was after I kind of had picked what song I thought was the best live, and it was Blow It High Dough. And I described about how Gord's sort of kind of talking about out at the Speedway, and and the guys are kind of just plucking their instruments, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, the bass hit on the bass by Gord Sinclair, and the drums smash, and then they all are like, we're fucking here now. And then at a concert, the lights would go on white, because it's always dark, and the lights would just hit white, and the crowd just started, like the entire crowd just started. I don't know. I think it's, those experiences and stuff, they just kind of, got in me somehow. And that's the song that I'm drawn to for number 1. So yes, I was happy to hear it, but I thought, darn it, I thought I'd hear it right at the end when I was listening to Tara Slone.
Adam from Tampa's got some fighting words. Wow.
Ooh.
Jeff, what do you think of that?
It's fine. I understand.
Adam from Tampa says, personally, I'm so glad the song didn't make the final 3 or 4. It's fine, but so overplayed.
Yep. I totally accept that. because
Not
not
quite.
fighting words. No, out of my hey, we're all hip fans here. We're friendly. No, I accept that completely because some of the songs that I would have picked that song over, it's probably because I feel that way about some of those amazing songs, which in Adam's opinion, your opinions, everyone's opinions are number one. To me, maybe a little overplayed. But again, it's the sum of our experiences, not just, yes, I've heard it a ton, but I've also had some ingrained experiences that bring it some tingles or some feels. The feels. Yeah. Okay. You're nodding. I'll take it. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, it was a great episode. I enjoyed the episode. It was Keith. I think.
Yeah.
Keith
from Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great to listen to. Loved hearing his stories. But when I got to the song, but then started rocking out when I was listening to it. So
that's what I was gonna say though, is like, you can say this, but it's just as soon as the song starts, you're just like, you're in it. Like, you can't be mad for a single fucking second. Like, you can never be mad at it. It's interesting too with the shows that I've seen of the Strictly Hip, and kind of like using their set lists and what I've noticed as like the regulars and the rotation of songs that they play to their audience, and like what the audience is really jazzed about. And it's been interesting to kind of like take that observation and then observe how the songs are rolling out in the countdown, and kind of like how that seems to, in like an interesting sort of way, kind of make sense, because now I've like kind of witnessed it. And so it's like, I don't know, you know how I am with like observing and connecting dots and all the things. But just now that I've seen the number of shows that I've seen of theirs, and, taken in their audience and everything, and been along for the ride of the countdown and everybody's thoughts about it, it's kind of been a really interesting thing to kind of pull data together and kind of observe the fan base and kind of their feelings. Again, it's the feels. And that's why I said this to Darren, because he asked me about the songs that were left, because he was trying to get his list in order. And I'm still convinced that Ahead by a Century is number one. And it's all because of that.
You hear what song is playing right now?
Oh, sorry. Oh boy. JD, she's going to be lined up at the tattoo parlor in a second here. You got to stop doing this to her.
I'm going to run out of space, guys. The power of Gord speaks to me. I don't know what to say. I just think that it will, because of just that nostalgia and the feels and what everybody has behind it. And, so that's why
I wouldn't be crushed if it was. I wouldn't be crushed. I mean, it was the last song they played, right? Kind of, fitting.
Very well could be.
Fitting, right?
Yeah. That's what I think about it. So, but no, this episode was great. It was really cool to get to know Keith and hear about not only obviously his hipstery, including the story that show that he's not sure actually happened.
Actually occurred. I'm like, dude, if that show happened, you would totally remember that. You have to remember that.
Remember this though, brother.
I guess what he didn't tell us is how much alcohol he consumed.
That's what I was going to say. Unless there was a large number of extracurriculars involved, then
that's right. Then he's forgiven.
Maybe the full story wasn't out there.
No, he was a great guest. He was wonderful to talk to.
Well, and it was cool to hear about Get Fest. And
I've never heard
doing with all of that. And
you've never heard of it?
No, I had not heard of it. When he was telling you all about it. I thought, sorry, I just thought that was super cool and exciting, and that it's building momentum. I can't wait till it comes to a town near me.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Tita's.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
That'd
I
be
I
cool.
think it's such a very, very cool thing that he's doing, and it's yeah, it's very special thing, and it's very cool to see it growing. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do in the next like 2 years. He said he wanted 10 cities for year 10. So that'll be cool to see him accomplish that, I think. So
Yeah.
but
Maybe
I did
Buffalo will be
wanna
one of those cities. And you're gonna
I
make it
love that
happen.
you said this because I put it out there already. Of course I did. So I love it. I do want to bring up the whole thing that he was talking about, the point that he made, because we've been talking about tribute bands and we talked about the Grateful Dead. So it really goes in alignment with what he talked about in his episode.
Right.
And, we've talked about that a few times here and there, offline when we've been hanging out here on the show. I know we talked about it um, during the Getting Hip to the Hip roundtable. We also talked about, the community and how the community here is so very similar to the whole ethos with the Grateful Dead. And so like that wasn't even a point that he had made. The points that Keith made in his episode were just, building on top of that. He didn't even bring up the fact that the community piece that we had talked about, but he talked about the tribute band thing, and he was totally spot on because I mean, even here just in Buffalo, there's a ton of Grateful Dead cover bands, tribute bands, whatever. I mean,
Really?
and oh yeah, and the minute that he said that, like I was just like, he's so right, because I've done so much work and really cut my teeth in the jam band music scene, and have worked with a lot of bands at festivals and things like that, and have done a lot of after parties. And that's what a lot of times after.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/4u, you can access affordable doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored just for you. These include oral medication kits or compounded GLP-1 injections. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits start at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full up front. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help through Hers. Get started at forhers.com/4u to access affordable doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/4u, forhers.com/4u. Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com apply.
After a, big jam band show, the after party will be a Grateful Dead cover band somewhere at some shitty dive bar, because people pack in there and dance and drink a bunch of beer and do whatever. And so, yeah, I mean, as soon as he said that, I was just like, yeah, damn, like he's totally not wrong at all about that. And, the people traveling and going to see them, and, the point about the band themselves jamming and Gord's rants and the constructing songs within songs. I mean, that's all jam band shit, and so for him to make that was just like, this is what we've been saying. So it was cool to hear spot on points that only drove it more home, but that were completely different points than the same ones that we've been saying. So like that was really cool to hear from his point of view, but he was totally right. He was totally spot on for sure. 100%. And that's where I feel that they would have there's a lot of, or was a lot of small music festivals here in central New York that would have been perfect places for them to play. And I think if they would have been able to get on those jam band festival circuits, when there were so many of them, I think that would have been helpful for them to grow a US audience for sure. Definitely.
Interesting.
Yeah, I believe that. And with as many festivals as I've attended and done and everything, like 100 fucking %. If they would have been able to, like play any US jam band festival, they would have definitely, I think, really hit something for sure, because that would have been a perfect subculture and a perfect community here in the US for them. 100%. Yeah, the hippies understand the assignment. Sure.
That's awesome.
Adam from Tampa, to switch gears here and go backwards for a moment, guys. Adam from Tampa says, of the final 4 songs, I'm guessing he's referring to there are 3 that are clearly in a separate category. Well, Adam from Tampa, how do you know what the final 4 are? That's what I want to know. A, and B, what are the 2 separate categories? I'm very curious.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, okay.
Really awesome.
See, this makes sense then.
What does?
So, Darren, hi
Oh,
Darren.
okay.
We've been talking about you. See, so yeah, the Horde Festival in 1996 is perfect. Like that makes perfect sense that they would have played for sure. And even in like the early 2000s, I know they did play 10,000 Lakes Festival, which I think is in Minnesota. And a lot of bands that I've covered were also on that bill. So it was really fun to see their name on the poster too. So they were playing a few of them, but I feel like that would have been a really great place for them to really build a US fan base if they would have been able to keep on that US festival circuit for sure.
I've known them for quite some time. Adam's keeping tabs.
Adam's got the list. Darren, Adam's who you need
Check
to be
it
asking
out.
for a list.
Adam, it's in the chat. It's a little bit up because I gave it to you guys on Friday, but it's in there. And then you can join us and justify these statements. My God. Oh, I'm charged up.
Yay! Oh my God, that's funny. He said I'm charged up. What else?
That's hilarious. It just dawned on me what he was talking about.
He cracks me up, I swear.
Woohoo! Is this still the high price stuff that you treated yourself to last week?
Nope, I don't think so.
Oh,
maybe. Yeah, I don't even remember that. Oh, hey, we just sold a ticket, folks.
How do you
just
not?
sold a
Oh my
ticket
God.
right now. Because for some reason, every time I sell a ticket, I get a calendar notification, and it's inviting me to the event.
Inviting you to your own event?
Yes, every single time. So I don't know for certain that we've sold one, but I'm guessing we have. If you want to bring in Adam, I think he just popped in.
Hold on, wait.
And I'm going to search for this.
A buddy of mine bought a pair today as well, JD. I don't know if you got that notification today.
Oh, no, I didn't.
All right.
I love it, though.
Hell yeah.
There's Adam.
Go Bills.
Hi, how are you?
Recovered. Thank you.
Good.
I was
Good,
worried.
I'm glad.
I was so glad that you were around. I said, I talked to her for 45 minutes. She better not get sick.
We had a good amount of space. We were good. I
Yeah,
will
good.
say, though, it was difficult because I am such a hugger. And, like, I always hug when I meet people because then, like, I, read your energy. And we're, like, standing there. And I'm like,
that was a no hug zone. That was a...
this is so hard for me.
I felt even bad being in your space that long. But,
no, it was wonderful. I'm glad we got to talk.
Yeah,
And
that was a really fun, but that was like 2 days after I had kind of like cleared all my system, but my energy level didn't come back for a while. So the second, when she said, I'm in the car, I go, okay, I can skip the second set because I'm getting 2 sets in 3 weeks. So I'm,
For sure.
There you go.
yeah, so that's really cool. But I guess JD, I sent you this story earlier, but this is cool because this is my last day. We're leaving at 6 a.m. tomorrow, heading back towards home base. So I'm in the car with my brother yesterday, who is not a diehard Hip fan. He knows I am, but he's not and he had, I hear a Hip song. No, just, he was playing channel 757 and I was like, oh, you have this as one of your like 10 presets. Very cool. So I just mentioned that I'm on these calls with friends who are part of this in top 40 countdown. He goes, oh, I listen to that every week. It's really good. That guy's a really good interviewer. And I said, I bet you I was almost like going to like in real time send you a message and like figure, I said, this will make him really happy just to know that random people are listening and appreciating what you're doing. And so
Fuck
that
yeah.
was a 100% true story. And if I thought, he's having some kind of like issues right now, so that I'd love to bring him up to Toronto with me, but it's just not possible at the moment for that much standing and walking. But
right.
But it's just kind of cool that we are getting so close to October 4th.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. So it's going to be really, and I think Sarah's enthusiasm and I think the band itself is just going to draw so many people that you're going to sit. Yeah, it's going to be one of those things where you're going to be saying, I can't believe I was worried for like 6 months at this event, and it was going to be like we're turning like 1,500 people away, out in Toronto. I can't believe this. We could have got here, but. No.
That's my like manifestation is I want to have to go outside and tell people, sorry. We can't let anybody out. Like I want to do like I'm visualizing it. I want to go outside and be like, sorry guys, we're full. We can't. Sorry. And people will be like, we got turned away. We missed the party.
But but I do, I love that manifest word. It really it fits. I think this is going to be a great cause. It's going to be a great night. And I was just visiting another friend and I said, well, I'm going to be up on October 3rd. And then, he said, you're coming back this soon? I go, yeah, special cause, special good cause and good times. But anyway, I don't want to keep dominating, but way back when you would put out 41 through 177 and I took a picture of it. And so then I just sat there and worked backwards to figure out what the top 40 were. And I just had it written down. You had an abacus. I had a little big pen. And and now I have a Word document that lists, each week you put out an event and I list it down. So then below it says Final 4. So each week I change it from Final 12, Final 11. Now it's Final 4. And I just look at the 4 songs and, I'm not going to name them, but although one of them Sarah's already named, but there's just 3 of them that are just in a category that where any of them won, you could say, yes, there's a 4th one. It's a great song, but I'd be really surprised if that was the number 1 song. So, but we can just leave it.
Tell us what song number 5 is that comes out tomorrow.
You already told, you already shared it on Friday and I'm a listener. So I listened to the event.
Yeah, you shared it in the thing. Yeah.
You did. You definitely did.
In the chat. I didn't listen to the episode. I only went through
I shared the episode in the chat. I didn't share the song. Okay.
But we listened to the episode.
Right.
No, but if you listened to the episode,
No, that's fine. That's totally fine.
No.
I forgot I did that. I had a busy Friday.
Yeah.
And
I gave you the link. I gave you the episode.
I just wanted to see what the song was.
You
have
another high profile guest this week, and I'm not going to spoil that either. But you guys had a real good conversation, so that's a must listen. I'll be in my car tomorrow, and I'll probably listen again. Just because it'll be on Spotify, and I've got 12 hours to kill. So there we go.
Wow.
But you held your own again. You got these guests, and they know, you're there. You have hit that plateau where they see you as a peer and not somebody, it's great. You absolutely right. And again, I think of it because he did you guys a favor, you and Greg a favor way back when, getting you on his thing. And back then it was kind of like, okay, so he's exposing you to a lot of people. But now it's like, you are the man. I mean, you are
Yep.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And you guys were talking.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah. And you were talking earlier about Rob Baker. I mean, yeah, he could say anything he wanted, and I'm not listening. He could write a book. He could do a podcast.
Read the phone book, and I would listen to you read everybody's name and phone number.
Maybe he should do the audiobook of the book.
No, we should just wait until he writes his own book.
Right.
And then he can just read that to all of us.
Yeah, he definitely
Let's
needs
manifest that if we're manifesting anything.
Rob Baker tells all. That would
like
be
the
dynamite.
Mike Campbell. I've been thinking this whole time because I've been reading this Mike Campbell book. We talked about this, Adam. Yeah. And I've been thinking about that because I know that Bobby Baker fucking loves Mike Campbell. And I mean, you can see that he's influenced by him, you know? And reading this book, I think about it. I'm like, oh my God, I would love for him to write a book so badly. So
there was a moment when he said he was going to, but maybe he just decided he wasn't. But
if you think about everything that they just like did for everything with the docuseries and the book, and like when they had the event, like he was definitely the one that it felt like was the most vocal about, you know, going through the old shit and literally and figuratively and unpacking the boxes and whatever. He was, you know, all the guys obviously felt that way, but he seemed like he was the most vocal about the process and about what that was like and everything. So,
and he was comical. He's so frank that he's comical, you know?
Yeah.
What did he say? I can't remember what he said his age was, 60. I'm a 60-year-old man, and that's why I don't do mushrooms anymore.
Although if he ever wanted to do mushrooms again, can I like sign up and take them too with him? Right? Like only if he promises to be the DJ too for the whole experience, because I mean, you know, it would be a killer soundtrack.
Do you listen to Front of the Bus ever? Anybody?
I haven't yet, but I want to because I've heard that it's a phenomenal show and it would totally be something
fucking good. Yeah,
he needs more. He needs to do more episodes.
He does. Yeah.
I've only listened a couple times, but thoroughly enjoy. Like even if the subject matter isn't something I know anything about, because you know I'm still kind of enthralled. Like he's a captivating speaker. His voice is friendly to the ears. And he's very knowledgeable and passionate about what he's talking about. And so he makes something. What's that? Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
He makes
it like so passionate.
He makes you interested in something you either didn't know about or weren't interested in before listening to him talk about it.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Yeah, I agree, Adam. He needs to do more.
Yeah, he just, like you said, if you just even reading the parts in the coffee table book, his words are just, you know, more of this. Give me more. Give me that. Just, it was fascinating.
Yeah.
I wonder if we ever will see anything. Interesting to say.
Well, I think, didn't you guys say last week that they were all taking a break from the box sets and everything for a while, because they put out so much? So maybe that's maybe 2020.
At the beginning of this year, they said 2025 was sort of like, you know, we're hibernating. They said that at the beginning, or maybe it was the very end of last year or the beginning of this year. And that's been the case, other than, you know, the press releases about the musical, but we haven't really heard from any of the guys what they think about the musical. We've heard from management, but we haven't heard from anybody else, really. I don't think, have we?
No. When is the musical coming out?
April, I think, right?
Next April. Yeah.
Oh, I think we should all be having a reunion 6 months after your event to
have this fun.
That would be fun. Oh, what's that? You get? Oh, you took It's a Good Life. That's cool. April 22nd.
Ooh, neat effect. Yeah.
I'm so fucking jazzed that it's a paper ticket. I
Yeah,
got that
that's
in the
awesome.
mail the other day, or a couple months ago, but
We
I
love
guess
a
that's the
paper
other day.
ticket.
Right?
We love a
There
paper
is a sports team named the Buffalo Sabres, I believe, that is going back to paper tickets for their season ticket holders.
I don't know anything about that.
That's cool though too, because then they'll be cool. They won't just be like a paper ticket. They'll be like maybe like shiny and
When
all
I used
fun,
to get
whatever,
when I
you
was a
know,
season ticket holder
embossed
for the
and some
Blue
shit.
Jays, the tickets were so great. They came in this awesome package, and it was so cool to get your
It's
season
the
tickets.
least they
But
can
now-
do, give you a paper ticket for how much season tickets cost for
Right?
any team. So it's
Oh
the
my
least they can
God.
give you, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the least they can do.
Paper tickets are the jam.
What's that too? That's a cool thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the Dove Tree. Tragically
that
Hip,
out of your
Kingston
binder?
Memorial Center. It is
That's
out of
the
my binder.
95 tour.
Nice.
Look at
The 95 Canadian tour.
$25.50. Yeah.
$25.
I actually kept every single ticket stub from every hip show I've been to. And JD and Sarah have seen my binder.
Yeah, I was
Got a
just gonna
binder.
say his binder, Adam, is so fucking cool. He showed it to us when we were there at his cottage, and he's got all the tickets and everything in there. It was
It was
so
so
cool.
great. He opened up his hope chest, and
Yeah,
there it
here
was.
we go. The tickled trunk.
Bared his
The
soul
tickled
to
trunk.
us. It was a really special night around the campfire with the two of you guys, just the three of us. It was a very special evening.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love you guys.
I know that the paper tickets, I agree. I hate when, like, you know, you go to a Leafs game, or not that I've been to a whole lot, but you know, it's all you like walk in and you show them your phone and they scan it and then that's it. You know, it's in a wallet. Like you don't have a keepsake from
We
it.
had paper
No.
tickets last night, actually, now that I remember it. My mom handed me the tickets. And they actually scanned them. So we have paper tickets from
For what?
we went to go see the musical box last night. The
Okay.
Genesis tribute. So we had actual paper tickets now that I like think.
It's insane how much was going on in Buffalo in the last 3 days. You had a Bob Mould show playing solo electric. You had Borderland Festival for 3 days with an amazing lineup, and then
Amazing lineup.
other things going on.
There's always music stuff going on around here in Buffalo, like literally.
who
always.
was on Borderlands other than the Strictly Hip? I know the Strictly Hip were on Borderlands, but who else was on it this year?
I mean,
Let me
there
look.
was the
My
heavy
friends wrote
heavy
that.
was playing.
There.
Nate Ratliff and the Night Sweats. Some really interesting kind of jammy type bands. They had 3 stages. We were literally in East Aurora checking it out, and then my brother-in-law called me and he said, "Yeah, we're gonna go. Do you want to go?" And I'm like, tempting, but
Robert
couldn't wait.
Randolph was there.
Oregon Fairchild, Leroy Sawyer Band. I mean, they have local bands, but the main headliners were all interesting. Mount Joy, who I don't really know, but people were all going crazy over them, and so yeah, lots of
And you
music.
see here even on their so this is to the point I just made about here in Buffalo with all the Dead tribute bands.
Yeah, a lot of them.
If you look right here, even on the schedule for Borderlands on Sunday, the set that was after the Strictly Hip is the Borderland Dead All Stars. So it was literally, so that's what I mean. Like there's a lot of that around here. So like when he had said that, I was just like, oh yeah, totally. And then you can even see it here on this, this local festival lineup. Like there's a whole like Dead All Stars set. So it's definitely, his point was spot on to what he said about that for sure.
Yep. Good weekend. Good weekend.
For sure.
Well, I want to share with you guys a couple silent auction items that we're going to announce tonight. We've been getting silent auction items pouring in, and it's really nice. I was a little nervous off the top, like, oh my gosh, where are we going to get stuff? And it's, stuff is just shown up, and it's fantastic. One of our very own part of membership, Shireen, texted me at one point. She was at a record store, and she found a copy of the Tragically
that's
Hip Record Store Day, the CBGB pink vinyl, and
that's
we're
a hard
going to
one to
have
get.
that.
Yeah.
That is a tough find. So
Somebody was
no,
trying to
Shireen,
sell
you're
it.
great.
Yeah, somebody's trying to sell a copy today, and it's not inexpensive.
Oh
On
yeah,
a
really?
Hip Bay. This person was trying to unload, and they just looked at the pricing and go, okay. So
Wow.
Yeah.
that's why if you really want those things in record store day, you really either got to get lucky or get in on it early. So I'm sure that
Especially
would
here, it was impossible here. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm
absolutely
sure.
impossible. The other item I want to announce is this is really fantastic item as well. This is donated by the company themselves, Artage. What this gift is it's a $3,000 gift certificate for a photo sitting and a 14-inch print that you'll get at the end, a portrait. And it's got, you've got to go to the website and check it out. But they do, they've got a whole, this is the way you have to dress, because the way they retouch the photos, like with actual, I believe they use actual paint on the photos. And it's a fantastic item.
Very
So,
cool.
really thrilled about both of those items. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really cool to have an array of items too. It's really fun to have a bunch of different things for people to bid on too. So that's what I'm really happy that we've been able to really get a nice assortment of different items too. It's not just all like, you know,
No.
you want something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
When does the auction go live, JD?
October 1st. Thanks for asking. It goes live October 1st, and it wraps up 11:30 on October 4th, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, October 4th. And the cool thing is starting from October 1st, no matter where you are, you can begin bidding. It's all online. So, being there at the event has its advantages for sure, but it doesn't have an advantage in winning one of the items. I will tell you that, because you're bidding from people across North America.
Everywhere. We love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. If you're there, you get to go home with the item. If you're not, you'll make arrangements with me for shipping, and we'll go from there. So, dudes, I don't know. I'm fucking jazzed. I'm
So jazzed.
yeah.
So jazzed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the best weekend ever. And I get to hang out with you guys. Like, come on.
Now, there
You
were some
lucky
people that
girl.
wanted to know about hip karaoke, and I'm still doing some research for Friday night. So I'll keep you posted on that. If anyone's around.
I'll be around, but I'll be busy.
Yeah, well, when you're not
So we
busy.
can go after.
Yeah. Well, that's when you go.
It'll be over by like 11, probably 10:30.
That's when you
So,
go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Brian
I'm
Adams?
good
Is
up. Let's
that who
do
you want to
this.
see? Brian Adams?
What? Yeah. Yeah. So we can go after. That would be fun. I'm so down for karaoke.
She wants to find out what year he bought his first six string. She's part of a
Listen,
Brian
I
Adams
can
Trivia
kick
Club.
you out of the studio. I have the capabilities to kick you out. So
That's true. That's true.
I could do it if I wanted. Oh, do you want to like put a call out for this Saturday? We're going to get together and we're going to
Oh yeah.
pass out some flyers in Toronto for the event. So if anybody's in
If
Toronto,
anybody is listening that is in Toronto, it will be tomorrow for you. You'll hear this. You'll hear this today, which is Friday for you. And we'll be doing this on the 20th, tomorrow. This is all very confusing to me right now.
all
I don't know
very
if you probably
confusing,
agree,
but
reach out, tth top40@gmail.com or on either of our Instagrams and let us know. We'll have some hot chocolate or maybe a beer and hang up some hip flyers, some celebration of the hip for ALS flyers, and we'll see what comes of it. So,
and you get to hang out
yeah, it
with
should be fun.
us, the two of us.
That's right.
It'd be a good time.
Right. Yeah.
And JD, was it last Sunday both of you guys were talking about a package that you can get for the live event? And if so, how do you get that? Wasn't it the
the
VIP
notebook
lanyard?
and the
Oh, yeah.
sticker. Yep.
Right.
Yep. You can get it on the website at Eventbrite. So I'll put the link in the oh no, there's no point because nobody else will see it. But go to the website and there'll be a link there. And
Eventbrite website?
yeah, the Eventbrite website, or you can get it the night of. There'll be stuff there the night of.
Wicked.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Best weekend ever.
Mhm.
All four of us are going to be there. This is cool.
I'm so excited.
We'll have to get a group picture. Now, I'm going to be like totally on lockdown until about 10 o'clock. But once 10 o'clock hits, boy, oh boy, I'm going to loosen up and
You're gonna be making up for lost time.
have
You'll
a
be all
couple
charged
sodas
up, so
then.
to
Yeah,
speak.
that's right.
Oh, I'm charged up. JD's gonna disappear.
That's right.
Gonna come back.
Oh my God.
have to be on the
Like
best.
Barton Millhouse on a $20 slushy binge.
Oh
gosh, yeah.
my God.
Great episode.
It is a great episode. Don't make me go down the Simpsons rabbit hole. I'm such a Simpsons nerd.
Oh, look at Mojo here. If you can't find karaoke stuff, I have a bunch of studio hit
Okay.
instrumentals.
Okay.
Fuck yes. That's so cool.
I think we should do it, and then we should like do a game too to see who does like the worst lyrics. That they're like convinced are the right lyrics, but they're not, and they're just singing the wrong ones.
Oh, there's so many lyrics. I have the hit playing just like every day, just on random. And man, there are so many lyrics that I just make up. It's so ridiculous. I'm so self-aware now.
Sometimes I still make them up, even though I know the real ones. Sometimes you're just doing your own thing.
I've got road apples committed to memory at this point. I can't change those memories.
Right.
With fact.
The right lyrics.
Yeah.
No one will convince you otherwise.
That's right.
Love
awesome.
it. Love it. Love it. Sunday is my favorite. I love hanging out with you guys.
It's a good time.
Always.
I'm trying to think what else there is to talk about, folks.
I know. Let me look at my list really quick. What do we have left?
The list disappears when I join the conversation. In the notes that you have, like when I'm watching it just regularly, I can see what we're going to be talking about. in your little briefs.
I do want to shout out my episode with Craig this week before we wrap it up, because we did this special thing, Craig and I. It's a special 2-part little mini series. I mean, we could definitely do more, and maybe we will revisit this and do more when he has some time to bring me some more bands. But we did 7 Canadian bands that you should know is what it's called. And part 1 came out this past Tuesday, and he did the first 4 bands in part 1. And so Tuesday, it'll be out in time. I got to do some work. It's been a busy week. I'll get it done. It'll get done. But the other 3 bands will be revealed in part 2. And he did a playlist. There's a link for Spotify and then a link for Apple Music. And I have those links like in my social bios and stuff, and also like in the show notes if you listen to the episode. But he put together a playlist with all the bands. It's a great playlist too. So yeah, check it out. It was a awesome time having him on the show. And so he winds up getting 4 episodes with everything that we did together, which was so fun. An entire month with Craig.
It's better than Shark Week. It's Craig month.
Craig month. And I love it. And it's his birthday month too. His birthday was at the beginning of September. So it like worked out that it's his birthday month too. So but it's really this episode was really great, and it was fun because he got into, you know, the CanCon laws, and he talked about how, you know, obviously discovering Downey and the playlist he did over there like really inspired this playlist that he put together for this project that we did. So that was a lot of fun. And even like there were moments where he intentionally tried to tie these bands into the hip, where he was like, oh, here's a really obvious whatever. And then there would be other bands that like as he was talking, he would realize that there was a connection that he hadn't like figured out before. And so that was really fun, like in real time.
Oh, that is fun. Yeah.
For him to like make him be like, oh, wait a minute, actually. And I was like, oh, you know, so yeah, check it out. And it was a lot of fun to just broaden horizons into a lot of different Canadian artists and bands. And, you know, hopefully that reaches to all my people, you know, all over the States, and they'll get hooked into some different things. So fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking fuck yeah.
We love it. So
right on, Dranjo.
Yeah. I think that's everything I had. I just wanted to shout out Craig again because it's been so much fun having all this content and just all the conversations that we had about all the music things, and then this awesome project that he put together and, you know, put these bands together, and, you know, the YouTube videos and the playlists and all the things. It was really cool and really special, and it was all his idea. I had no notes. I even said that like in my description. I even led off with that. Like I literally went into that those 2 things with, here, you do it.
There's a first for everything.
There's a first for everything, and that says a lot about my trust in Craig.
That's awesome.
No, it was a lot of fun. So, and I'm excited for him to do another one. Just give me all the bands. I'm here for it. So,
yeah, all the bands. Well, folks, I really want to thank you for popping in, Jeff.
Happy to.
Yes.
Love hanging out with you guys.
Nice, and I love that you popped in right away, because I was like, oh, I hope Jeff is going to be here so I could tell my story. And you were here.
Yeah.
Anyway, hockey season.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's busy time for you. So this is nice that you were able to make some time for us.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Always.
And can't wait to see you on the 4th. Hopefully we see you. What is there? How many Sunday night jams is there? Sunday evening jams is there until the event? There's like next
3,
Sunday.
Maybe.
3?
Have you already picked out your outfit for the evening, Jeff?
Yeah, probably be jeans and a t-shirt and a ball cap, Sarah. So,
well, hey.
Yeah, my outfit is not the one that's supposed to make an impact. It's yours.
It's mine.
Yeah.
There is only 2 Sunday evening jams until the event. After tonight,
holy shit,
there's only
balls.
2.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to try and get Chris and Eric and Daryl on here.
Yeah.
Eric Colson, Daryl McGrath, and Chris Crawford.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We do. We got to get everybody on here.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Okay.
Well, cool. Until next Sunday. Then.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Until next Sunday.
Thanks. Thanks,
I love you
Adam,
guys.
for joining us. Thanks, as always, to Sarah J. and me, JD. Thanks for coming out. And, of course, pick up your shit. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Hey, it's JD here, and I want to know what you've got cooking on Saturday, December 13th, because I've got a cool opportunity and a pair of sweet tickets to Hockey Night in Canada at the Scotiabank Arena. That's right, you'll be bidding on 2 tickets in the Scotia Club, row 29, section 104, seats 24 and 25. You'll watch Austin Matthews and the Leafs take on Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. There are only 100 spots, so this is fantastic odds for victory. You'll purchase 1 spot for $35, 2 for $65, or 4 for $100. That's right, these tickets are worth over $1,200. You have a chance to get in for $35. Good luck.